One of the expressions that we use in my spiritual community is becoming a manifesting beast. And it's an expression that we use to express how we get our wishes come true. Okay, manifestations is another word for prayers being answered. Okay, wishes coming true. And when we talk about this, it sounds so easy. And it is easy when you listen to it. But to get your manifestations to come true and for you to see them and be conscious of them, um, there is certain formulas that you have to follow. And actually, if you don't watch for your manifestations, it's so easy to miss them. And in the past, I used to pray a lot about things, especially when I was an international student. And I got really frustrated to the point that I was really mad at God, like, why are you not answering my prayers? What's wrong? And much later, I had left the country and I was just wondering, reflecting on my life to see what went wrong. And as I looked into what happened, actually realized that all my prayers had been answered. And the problem was I had missed it because I had only one way of looking at it and trying to contain God into my system. Say, this is exactly how I would like you to answer. And from that time on, I realized that going forward, I needed to have my eyes open to see how my manifestations unfold and to have ears open to hear my manifestations because even some strangers actually have spoken to me, and after they left, a few minutes later on, I realized, oh my, that was a message for me. Exactly, it's what I was praying about, and it just came to pass, and through the words of a stranger. And so, what I'm sharing today is a things or a system that I want to commit to going forward as I'm learning from my mentor right now. And there is no end to learning. I like sharing knowledge, but also acquiring more knowledge. And he said that we need to commit to what we've learned and to declare it to ourselves and to the world, and to come on Instagram, make it public, and to say this is what I'm going to do, so that we can also hold ourselves accountable. So as you're listening to me, I am a student sharing the knowledge that my mentor has been sharing with us. And he shared another way that you can have your manifestations or your prayers or your wishes come to pass. And all this have to do with, again, mindset. And number one is to have a positive belief system to be able to attract the things that you need. And I used to be at some phase of my life. One time I was very full of negativity, and actually I was wondering why my life was so messed up. And until I went on this journey of working on my mindset, I realized that I was focusing on the wrong things, and I got a lot of that. And so I set myself on the journey of testing this positive mindset. And just on the side note, we had someone visit us yesterday. I hadn't seen this person for a long time. And when I asked him how he's doing, how his family is doing, yeah. He poured out so much negativity. He was talking a lot about diseases. He was unwell. His wife was unwell. His sister was unwell. So and so was unwell. Well, like the whole family. I thought, what is wrong with this? And then I realized that I had actually removed myself from negativity for a long time, and I was focusing more on positive side of things. And so when I listened to this person with this negative mindset and his belief system and all that, it really affected me negatively. And I realized, wow, I choose to be on the positive side of things. So we need to actually work on our mind, and this I will continue to practice every day. And if you're stuck in a negative mindset, maybe you need to switch things a little bit and test yourself. I am a big experiment on myself, actually, in many ways. So I am a living experiment, and you could do the same for you. If this is not working, if many doors are closed, check your mindset. Are you attracting negative? Are you focused on negativity? And number two, to manifest things is to have intense intentions. What is it that you really want to manifest? Because you can call that into your life. And having intense intentions is like determination, because where your mind goes, where your focus goes, there your mind will also follow. So you need to be intent on where you want to go, and maybe not keep changing your mind, saying I'm going to go here, and then you allow doubt to derail you, and then you get confused and you will not be focused. You won't see where you're going. So try that, intense intentions. And it says that leads you also to number three, and that is complete surrender. Complete surrender. In my previous video, I talked about surrendering, and surrendering is not giving up. Giving up is actually, it's like when you come to a dead end and you stagnate and you're not moving forward, you're not moving backwards, not sideways, and nobody can move. You're just stuck there. So that is giving up. Surrender is letting go. Letting go. One of my great masters, also spiritual masters, talks about set it and forget it. Setting your intentions and then forgetting it, meaning leave it in the hands of the divine creator, because there is no, and he says there is no word that is unheard by the creator, and there is no act that is unseen. So sometimes we act as if God is deaf and we are just yelling and whatever. God hears our prayers even once. So surrender what you have done, and just believe that it's been heard. God is so much bigger than us. Sometimes we as parents, we get our kids shouting at us and say, please, 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 100 times. But as a parent, you kind of like, I heard you the first time. Yes, I've heard your wish. So we surrender, and we watch out. We watch how our manifestations would unfold. And then we don't stop there. We go to the final step, number 4, and taking aligned action. Now, you know what you've already, you've put your belief system on, the positive belief system on. And number 2, you've set intentions and focused on exactly what you want, and you're determined for that. And then you've surrendered it. You let it go. And that is very difficult sometimes to let go, but, practice it. And after you've done that, now the second thing is you got to put in the work. And I think that's where people get stuck in. I've seen a lot of people with strong faith, and they don't take any action. They just sit there. Like me in high school during an exam time, I wasted my time a lot. And when it was time to do an exam, I wasn't ready. And I pushed in so many prayers that night and saying, oh, please help me. And I was expecting that God will just, give me answers right away during my exam time. And it doesn't work like that. We need to study. We need to do the homework. We need to understand what we're doing. And that's the action. And so many people, sometimes if you're a young person coming in the faith like this, you can think that this is magic, like a magic wand. You just throw your magic wand and things happen miraculously. And we become lazy believers. There is the action to be done. It's like you are going for an interview. You would like a job, and you don't go to the interview, and you wish for a job, and that is your determination, that's your intention, but you don't show up. You don't even write the application, but you want it. So some people operate like that. So he said to take aligned action, apply for that job, go to that interview, do whatever you need to do, because then it's a complete cycle. And he said after you've taken those 4 steps, you can repeat it again for the next step of your life. Because then when your manifestation come, when your prayers are answered, when you receive what you had been praying for, and then you will enjoy it. But there's another, next time you want to ask for something else, you repeat the same cycle. So I dare you, and I dare myself to practice these 4 steps and wait and see. Open your eyes, open your ears, be alert for your manifestation. Until next time.